Ultimate Reset, day 20. So yesterday was Monday, and day was, for the most part, pretty good. It was a really busy day at the office, so I didn't really have a whole lot of time to think about how I was feeling or if I was hungry or not. So the day just kind of flew by due to how busy I was at the office. So I guess that's a good thing. I don't know, but ended up having the fruit in the morning for breakfast, and then a salad for lunch. And I kind of messed up a little bit because I could have brought in some rice to have with my lunch, and I normally am not having anything additional other than the nice size salad. So I went back and I was looking at that later, and I was like, oh, I could have had a bowl of rice, but no big deal. So I was a little bit more hungry in the late afternoon, so I just added some almonds to my snack in the afternoon. But really, I was really so busy that I didn't have time to think about snacking or anything. So dinner was kind of a stir fry. It was called Asian stir fry veggies, and for the most part, it was pretty much the same stir fry recipe that was in last week's nutrition, but I just added a couple of different vegetables to the mix. So that was really good. I'm really digging the coconut oil, using that for stir fry. I don't know what it is. Obviously, it's got a little bit of flavor to it, but it really does enhance the flavor of the veggies, at least in my opinion. So I'm definitely going to start using that coconut oil a little bit more often for things like that. So if you've never used coconut oil, check it out. It's pretty good. Also, with the stir fry, I could have the rice, and I knew about it ahead of time, so I had about a half a cup of rice to go along with dinner. And I've been having my Shakeology in the evenings. About 8:30 in the night, I'll make my chocolate vegan Shakeology. And what I've been doing is mixing that with a handful of just fresh mint leaves. That has really grown on me. I have a bag of the superfoods formula still to use up, but I think I might switch. I'll see after I use this bag of superfoods formula. I think I might switch to the vegan blend just to stick with it. It's really been pretty good. I haven't had any complaints with it, and really does taste quite a bit different than the original formula. But to me, as my tastes have changed over these last 3 weeks, the vegan blend is working great. So definitely considered switching to that once I get through this bag of the superfoods formula. I also made some time yesterday to call the doctor's office to find out about getting my blood work done on Wednesday, and kind of had to jump through some hoops because my results from the original blood tests, which are right here, all came back with acceptable or higher than acceptable numbers, and so the doctor was not all that willing to allow me to do the tests again. So I had to explain to her kind of what I was doing over the past 3 weeks, and I wanted to see what the differences were. So Um, they told me I could do it, however, it would be all self-paid, basically, meaning insurance is likely not going to cover it anyway, and she's not going to write it up in a manner that the insurance would tend to cover it. So I need to find out exactly what that's going to cost before I get in there. I don't want to end up spending $400 or $500 on insurance or for blood work, but whatever, I'll figure that out. Still at 10 pounds basically total weight loss, so nothing more to report there. Energy levels again still really good, and looking forward to today is my last day. I won't get into too much of that because I'm going to tell you guys about it tomorrow, but today is my last day, so tomorrow I get to work out and do some more activities, tossing between a couple different routines that I want to do for my first workout tomorrow, but I'll probably make a decision later today with that. But anyway, so day 20 is done, and again, really good day. So I assume today, being my last day, will be just as good. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is how I want to finish this week off with nutrition, because I'm technically supposed to continue eating kind of the same meals that I've been eating over the past week. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do there. I want to start getting my digestive system back into what I have normally been eating, but I also don't want to throw it in such a tailspin that it's going to hurt me in a negative manner. So I'm probably going to eat pretty much the same for the remainder of the work week, and then maybe starting Saturday and Sunday start to introduce some meat and chicken and fish, you know, my typical proteins that I'll have there, but I don't want to go too crazy right away, because I've heard that can cause some serious bloating and puffiness, and definitely don't want that. So I did take my body fat measurements over the weekend, and I'm pretty much right at 5.5%, 5 3/4, 5.5, depending on, you know, who was doing measuring with this thingamajig. So, you know, despite I've lost the 10 pounds, I haven't really lost any body fat there, or pretty much maintained that. So I'm gonna start Body Beast on Monday for sure. So I'm about as low as I can get with the body fat, so I'm gonna definitely be ramping up, adding some muscle. So day 20 done, and we'll be here back tomorrow to give a recap of day 21, and then I'll probably do a second or a third video to do just a standard or a review of the entire reset. So we'll see you back here tomorrow. Alright, thanks.